All right, Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. There's somebody, you guys, there's somebody in your friend group or your work group or a community, a support circle, something, but there's somebody in that you know that is in a lack mindset or scarcity mindset is what I'm picking up on. So either this is somebody in a friend group, a family group, a work group, a community, something. But there's a person that you know or know of, and this person is in a lack mindset or scarcity mindset. Some of you need to realize that's why this person is behaving the way they are. And yep, I got Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck here. They're worried that you or somebody connected to you or something to do with you is going to cause them a loss. And that's not necessarily true, but that's what this person is thinking here. Hey, girl. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in its reverse. When I do these, I usually don't take reversals unless I'm doing a personal reading for people, but because it just makes things easier. And my spirit team knows that's how I operate and work, so they'll know I won't take reversals if I'm live or even filming a video. But it's just interesting because I was literally talking about someone having a lack mindset or scarcity mindset, and that Ace of Pentacles is upside down. Someone could be really worried like you're gonna like take their job or take their spotlight, or maybe they think you're taking something. Somebody's acting really insecure. This could be a water sign, or either you're the water sign or they're a water sign. I feel like it could be them, but it could go either way. Or you both could be water signs, but somebody's a water sign. You could be seeing whales as a confirmation, whales and dolphins as a confirmation. Bulls, bull horns as a confirmation here. And then we got the whale looking thing. Yeah, Five of Cups. You guys, there's somebody that's in your circle or community that is really worried that people are going to abandon them and come to you, even if that's not the truth. It's like this person's lack mindset or scarcity mindset is making them be insecure. It's making them be delusional. It's making them think things are a reality that aren't. It's making them like paranoid or something too. Yeah, there's something that you guys are doing. Like you could be a beginner at something. Maybe you just started a new job or you started classes with something. Maybe you're a beginner at something. Maybe you started a new path, some kind of new beginnings. And it's like someone's finding this to be a threat. It's like you're in the full energy, but somebody's very threatened by your full energy, your new beginnings, or something that's new here. So damn, you haven't even got started yet and someone sees you as a threat. And this is somebody that's supposed to be supportive. Either you guys have been supporting each other in the past, or you've been supportive to each other in the past, and then all of a sudden it's like instead of being supportive, they're being like insecure with this lack or scarcity mindset, or maybe it's like a competitive mindset. Oh, congratulations on starting your business. The Hierophant. Okay. They're worried, they're definitely worried of what it would be like for them if you were to this person sees your potential, or they have these like expectations of you for your future or your assumptions, and it's like they're worried, like you're in the full energy, but they're worried about what it's going to be like when you're in the Hierophant energy. How's it going to affect them or something they're doing? And this isn't even anything that they should be like concerned about or worried about. This person's coming off very, very insecure, very low vibrational, very competitive. Yeah, Five of Swords. You guys can be seeing 555, because we got Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Is like this person that I'm picking up on, they're stuck in an energy of 5. They don't want people, they don't want to lose, they feel like they'll lose their job or lose their spotlight or lose something. They're worried about losing something. They're worried about losing money. With the Five of Pentacles, they're worried about losing support or connections that they have with people. With the Five of Swords, this definitely could be someone that is trying to bully you. Maybe they're trying to bully you out of the full energy. You have started a new beginning or a new path, and someone's trying to bully you out of it, whoever I'm talking to. Or they're trying to be violent or abusive or something here, okay? If you don't like idol worship, you may not want to, even though nobody's worshiping anything over here, but you may want to go to a different channel, because if you look at it, it might get you. It might get you. You better leave. Oh no. Oh no. Why do you care what it is? If you're so scared of it, why do you care what statue that is? If it is bothering you that bad, you might want to leave before it gets you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. All right. Oh, Lord. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Sorry, there's a troll in the chat. I love it when people watch videos and they're scared of gods and goddesses or polytheism, but they can't look away because they don't have anything else better to do. We have the Nine of Wands here. So, yeah, this is someone you need to put up boundaries with. This is someone in a friend group, a family group, a community. You need to put up boundaries with this person. For some of you, you already put up boundaries with this person, and now they're like coming after you here because of that. Honey, I don't think you're scared of statues. You need to learn how to take a joke. I'm obviously being sarcastic. But you are obviously like prejudiced against it, so why are you in here? Do you not understand a sarcastic tone or a joke? My statue's not gonna get you. I'm very aware. You don't have to tell me how you're not afraid, honey. You can just leave. Yeah, there is people attacking churches, and I sympathize with that greatly. I sympathize when any person's place of worship gets attacked, because that I don't agree with that. But just because I'm pagan does not mean I'm anti-Christian, because I have a lot of people close to me that are Christian, and I have a lot of Bibles and saints and all kinds of things in my home. Yeah, God is real, and so is other things too. Good luck with whatever this is. Well, good luck finding entertainment, because you're bored. Let's see. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Yeah, this feels like this is definitely somebody that was in a support, it was some kind of support circle. Because we have 3 of Cups and we have 10 of Cups. This is definitely someone that's like a family or a community or a friend group. I just keep getting more confirmations of this. And it's like your success, or if they feel like you have enough potential for some kind of success, it's like a threat to this person. He's not going to leave because he's gooning over my statue. He's probably like rubbing one out while looking at my statue like a fucking weirdo. You know, there's people that like pleasure themselves from like the hate that they have. This motherfucker's over here like hate masturbating on my statue. Yeah, it is disgusting. It's just like your behavior. Imagine that. All right, we got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's trying to delay your work. And this is why I'm letting that troll talk instead of blocking him. Because I get a lot of messages from trolls. I get a lot of downloads from trolls. There's someone with the 7 of Pentacles, there's someone that's trying to delay you at work. Like another person said, like, can you just shut up, dude, because I'm trying to get the message. But I didn't block him because he is the message. The trolls are always the message. God, their God, my God, whoever's God, they all work through everyone, even the trolls. And so with the 7 of Pentacles, a lot of times this can be about delays. And I feel like whoever this person is, with that I'm picking up on, they're purposely trying to cause you delays at work or with a business or with money or something like that, okay? I'm important enough for you to be here and to give me ad revenue, so you find me to be important because you're still in here. All right, so we have the King of Swords. Someone could be in a wheelchair. Someone definitely could be in a wheelchair. I don't know if that's someone I'm talking to or someone you're dealing with. That's not for everyone. That's a very specific message for somebody. You're going to have to be strategic with this. Like, if this is causing you problems, you may have to be strategic with this. Or have some kind of strategy of dealing with this person so that you can focus on this new path or new job, new business, whatever this is, or just focus on your career in general. Four of Swords. This person is trying to tire you out, okay? Just like this person, the troll in the chat, trying to do the same thing. Four of Swords is definitely about, like, they could be trying to tire you out, exhaust you, burn you out, make you waste energy, burn up energy at work or within a business aspect or something like that. Or it could be something creative that you're doing, but it's like somebody's trying to use up all your energy so that you can have delays and stagnancy at work or with a business or something creative. Wow, your uncle's in a wheelchair. Thank you, Anne. Hey, Lilith. Death in reverse. This person doesn't want to change. And it's interesting because someone literally said in the comments, they said, yeah, my hating uncle is dying and in a wheelchair. And then the death card comes out. When I see death in reverse, even though I don't usually like taking reversals on here, it's usually someone that is, they're like refusing to change, or they're refusing to change like their mindset or how they look at something, or they're just refusing to change at all. Maybe it's their opinion. I don't know, but this person is like refusing to change something. They don't want you to move on, because a lot of times the death card is about moving on so you can go to the next chapter, or so you can have a rebirth or a transformation. Sometimes it can just be about moving on mentally, emotionally. But with it being in the reverse, this person is stuck on you. All right. This person could be obsessed with you. They could be obsessed with hate watching you. They could just be obsessed with causing you issues or delays. This is somebody who's not going to let this go. This is a person that's holding on to a grudge. And so maybe that's why Spirit is saying to have a strategy or be strategic, because you're dealing with someone who can't just let something go, or you're dealing with someone who can't shut the fuck up, like the troll in the chat. So this person may end up like really getting on your nerves or annoying you, like coming at you with all kind of stuff all the time. And I don't see them stopping. Like, they don't want to stop. They don't care to stop. It's just like an annoying pest, annoying fly, a gnat. No, you're fine. Like, I don't know if you caught it, but you guys don't ever worry about not kicking somebody off in time. Because I was saying earlier, like, a lot of times the trolls help me with downloads and messages, because a lot of times the trolls will come in here and act the same way as whoever it is you're dealing with in the reading, if that makes sense. Princess of Swords. So many swords energy. This reading could be for an air sign. You could be an air sign or a water sign as your sun, moon, or rising. Or that could be them. It could be them or you or the both of you. Let's see what else. Damn, I'm sorry, Anne. That sounds stressful. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's someone's really scared that people or specific this person's worried about like being forgotten about, or being abandoned, or not thought about, or not being considered. Like, they're worried about these things, and they feel like it's your fault or some shit like that. This person may end up starting rumors, or like maybe they end up like gaslighting people, or to think things of you or something, or they're not telling like the full story. I would say they could be gaslighting people, they could be starting rumors, they could be doing a smear campaign, but something's like they're not giving like the full story. Yeah, Justice. You guys could be dealing with a Libra. And you could be an air sign too, all right? I feel like I'm talking to an air sign or a water sign, or you guys are dealing with someone that has those placements. This person doesn't want peace. They want to argue. They want to fight. They don't want to have peace with you. Their goal is to fight you. Princess of Pentacles is upside down because this person feels like you're turning their career life upside down, or their money or abundance. It's like they feel very threatened by you. Could be talking to a fire sign. Someone doesn't like if okay, for some of you, this person doesn't realize, like, if you're a fire sign, they don't realize that you will clap back. You could be feisty, very confident, very self-assured, and they weren't expecting that from you because maybe you showed this person a softer side of you, or a lighter side, or a nicer side, and so now that they want to play these fucking games with you, it's like now they're gonna have to see your fiery side, and I don't think they're expecting that, or they weren't expecting that. Because I'm seeing you guys like stand up for yourself, or like clapping back, or coming with receipts or something, or I don't know, like this person's not expecting you to stand up for yourself because they wholeheartedly believe that they can shut you down or get you to leave a job, a business, a community, something. They truly believe they can get you to rage quit or something like that. And because you're not going to do that, it's really going to throw them off because that's what they're expecting to happen. Maybe they don't realize, I don't know, there's a different side of you that they're just not familiar with. Girl, Alicia, I know that struggle all too well. She says, I'm an Aries sun, Sagittarius moon. I'm afraid to clap back because my sharp tongue could get me sued. Girl, I'm a Sagittarius moon too. I also have a Sagittarius moon. And when I feel like I can't control my mouth, I purposely don't go to those places. Like there's certain family members and certain functions or certain places I purposely avoid because I am honestly scared I will end up in jail. And so if I feel like I cannot control my emotions around a certain person or environment, I will avoid it completely because I know how I can get. And so for my safety and everyone else's safety, I will fuck off, right? So I completely get what you're saying. I'm mainly Earth. Like I'm a Taurus stellium. And I also have a good bit of Gemini and Capricorn in my chart. But my moon is Sagittarius moon. And even though that's really the only fire placement I have other than being on the cusp of Aries, like that shit's enough. Like it's that one placement is potent enough that yeah. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's used to like your water side, but they're not used to your fire side. Like I could be talking to someone that has fire and water in their chart, or this could just be symbolic. Like somebody's just used to seeing like this nice side, bowing down kind of side to you, like where you're just like nice and support. Like this person hasn't seen your fiery side for whatever reason. Because they're used to seeing like a empathy, sensitive, caring, nurturing, supportive person, but they don't know you can go from 0 to 100 really fucking quick. Oh, Jesus, Alicia, no wonder, yeah. Yeah, definitely back away so you don't get sued if someone keeps getting lawyer happy with you. If this first, a lot of you guys, you've already put up boundaries. Maybe you're putting up boundaries with this person now. Maybe it was in like the past week or something, and they are retaliating because of that. For others of you, I'm seeing where you could have put up. This could even be a person that was in your support circle or support group from like a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And whenever it was that you put up boundaries with this person, they took it so fucking personal. Um, and they started retaliating, whether you realize this or not. Okay. This is someone who's, which is weird that this is strange because if this person finds you to be a threat, why would they care if you put boundaries up? Like this doesn't even make sense. So if anyone wants to help me make sense of this, because it's like this person doesn't want you to be better or to do better or to look better or something, but yet they want you around. It's weird. It's like if you're going to act that way towards somebody, I don't know. It's weird that if you were to block someone, set up boundaries, go no contact or limited contact, it's like why would it offend this person if they're starting the shit to begin with? There's something not right with this person. Y'all may be dealing with someone who's just not mentally well. And I'm not trying to shade mental health issues, but it's like there's something off with whoever I'm picking up on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why do I feel this person's crashing the fuck out, man? Because when I got the tower, like usually the tower is about like things like going wrong, everything going wrong, right? But when I saw this card this time, I just saw someone really fucking angry. Like this being somebody's anger that's just explosive, right? And they're going to be crashing out, like maybe publicly or to other people. But this is like a major, major crash out. And it's maybe, and I just heard that's because that's what they wanted you to do. I got chills when I said that. That's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to crash out. But it ends up being them. Funny how things work out like that, ain't it? Huh. Oh, your daughter's in here? What's her name again? Her screen name? Yeah, it's like what they end up wanting for you is how they end up reacting. It's weird. And I'm not necessarily like they may have wanted you to like walk away or rage quit or something like that. And I'm not, I mean, maybe for some of you that's what they end up doing, but I see like their crash out. It's more so just like a crash out. Like this person may not quit or anything. Maybe for some of you they do, but for others of you, this is just like a emotional, like mental crash out. And maybe a lot of people notice it or witness it or something. Let's see. I don't know if this is something that's already happened or it's about to happen or if it's happening now. Because I could be picking up on past, present, or future for different people. 5 of Wands. We got every 5 in the deck. We got 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. You could be seeing 5, 5, 5, 5, or 5, 5, 5, or just a bunch of 5s. And it's because they were trying to cause a major change for you. For some of you, you could be a Leo dealing with another Leo. Okay, that could be for someone else. Ooh. I just heard met their match. This person met their match? Because look, these two Leos, it's like they're almost identical, right? And it's like somebody starting shit with you or something, or talking shit or slandering or whatever. And it's like, I'm not trying to say y'all are low vibrational. I'm trying to figure out how to word this properly. So give me a moment. But it's almost like somebody starts shit with you or starts a fight with you, and then you start fighting back. And like maybe they're just not expecting this. I don't know. It's something where like, and I'm not advocating or pushing you guys to clap back. It's honestly better just to walk away and not engage. And I try to tell you guys to do that kind of stuff all the time. But I'm not going to lie, whoever I'm talking to, you know how to get your hands dirty. Like, you know, you could be low vibrational too if you want to. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. And maybe they don't realize that or know that, or maybe they're not expecting that. I don't know. Exactly, Golden Goddess. Exactly. That's what we got to try to do, right? Save the fire for when it's time to cook. You know what's interesting? You said you fight with documentation and oversight. And I was literally saying earlier that you're going to have to handle this with strategy, and documentation is definitely a part of a strategy. You guys are going to have to start documenting stuff, even if it's going back on like old stuff or previous stuff. You guys might have to start documenting or saving stuff, maybe going through old text messages, or I mean, this could be anything, right? If it's something like digital or paper that you can help with this, that may be a side note for somebody else, not all of you. Hang on now. I'm getting some other messages, but it's so many that I think I need, because I'm getting a different story for someone else, but I think I need to just make a whole nother live stream or a whole nother video for what I'm seeing right now, or else this reading's going to be all over the place. It's funny that you said that, Anne, because I started documenting stuff yesterday too. And I'm not even going through this situation. Like, this energy's not mine. But there's something else I'm dealing with that I need proof for. And I had to go through a bunch of old stuff yesterday. I'm talking like voice recordings, emails, text messages, all kinds of shit. Statements from witnesses. I was doing all that yesterday. But for me, it's a completely different situation. But I think maybe that's a collective message that a lot of people need to hear, is like start getting your folder together, proof together, something. Oh no, Lilith said, when Aaron said all over the place, my Pico de Gallo spilled on the floor. No. Oh, I want some Pico de Gallo now. Oh man, that sounds so good. Exactly, not the Pico. Thank you for saying that, because I haven't been eating lately. Like, I just haven't had an appetite, but Pico sounds really good. I might have to get some tomorrow. We got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, not surprised. Again, another confirmation. This person is trying to wear you out, burn you out, exhaust you, whether it's through like arguments or fighting or debates, or causing, maybe they're like doing things to you verbally. I don't know. Like, they're really trying to make you crash out. But in reality, it's them crashing out, because they're like all over the place trying to do something to you guys, and it's really just seems like it's them crashing out and they don't even realize it. It's like they're not even conscious enough to realize that they're crashing out. It's like if they had sit down and realized like what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're going about something, how obsessively dedicated they are to whatever this is, like they don't even realize that they're crashing out, but they are. They don't want to see you get some kind of money. They don't want to see you get paid for something, or they don't want you to make money or to have money or something like that, okay? Man. Remember how I said with the death in reverse, how they didn't want to move on, and then we have the chariot? This person is very triggered. Like when you don't fight back, or even if you don't debate something back with this person, or argue back, debate back, fight back, every time you ignore this person and you keep moving forward, it's like they crash out even more. Maybe that's what your strategy needs to be, and if you already have said something, or if you already stood your ground with something, like, maybe just let it be that, because something about one, if you were to clap back or to act out, I see him like not expecting it, and it may throw them off. But in another scenario, I'm seeing someone use some kind of strategy of where you just don't engage. You don't pay attention to whatever it is they're saying or doing. You just keep moving forward. Like your tunnel vision is really pissing this person off, because they're trying so hard to get in front of your tunnel vision to be like, hey, 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 hey. And it's like, it's just not working, okay? Or it's not going to, or you don't need to let it. Three of Swords. For a select few of you, not all of you, for a select few of you, if you did block this person in the past, it made them feel unloved and unsupported, and that could have triggered them. That could be for some of you, not all of you. This person is trying to make you cry. With the Three of Swords, and also we had the Five of Swords, this is someone who is trying to hurt. They're trying to find your Achilles heel. What can I say and do that's going to ultimately trigger the collective into rage quitting or something here, right? They're trying to find what is the collective's trigger word? What's the main thing that triggers them? What's their weak spot? Like they're really trying to hit you where it hurts, whoever I'm talking to. And when they feel like they don't hurt you, and it's interesting, it really bothers them when they feel like they don't hurt you. And this could be someone who's ganging up with other people. Do you notice that with the Three of Swords in this deck, it's like three different hands? Like this could be someone who's trying to get a couple of people to like help them do this to you. And anytime it doesn't affect you, anytime it doesn't make you cry or whatever, like it pisses them off more, because they're really trying to get under your skin or to hurt your feelings, whoever I'm talking to. Or maybe they're trying to make you feel insecure because they're feeling insecure. Maybe, oh, for some of you, you blocked this person and it made them feel guilty or wrong with something, and that did not settle well with them, and that's why they're lashing out. That could be for someone else. Because for some of you, you blocked somebody or did something, put up boundaries, and it made them feel like, oh, well, I must be the bad guy. I must be, what? And it really bothered them. Okay. That just, sorry. I watch a comedian and he does this thing where he's like, it really bothered me. Like he says it like that. Oh, I forgot his name. He's so funny though. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who's crashing out. Let me look something up really quick before I go. Or maybe not, because I don't think my laptop's charged. She said, I'm like Barbie plastic. You can't hurt my feelings. Some of you could have air in your chart. Now, don't get me wrong. This person could be an air sign too. But if you're somebody that has air in your chart, because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Air signs can be a little cold. Like, everybody knows that air sign, not saying you guys are heartless or emotionless. Like, I'm not saying that. But you guys, you know how to be cold when you need to be, right? And so this person could find, I don't know. My laptop is not going to turn on. And what I was trying to say was, like, if you do have air placements, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, your Mars placement, whatever, you know when someone is trying to hurt you. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know how to turn. It's like a switch. I don't know. Something about my air signs. If you have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini as your sun, moon, rising, or Mars, you're like flipping on the on and off switch of not giving a fuck. And that could be really triggering this person. Nice. I got a Gemini Mars too. Girl, me and you have a similar chart. You said you're a Sagittarius moon, so am I. Then you said you're a Gemini Mars. I'm a Gemini Mars too. Nice to meet you. Ooh, it flipped over. King of Pentacles. All I know is you guys are going to make money regardless. And I don't even think you guys were trying to be a threat. I don't even think you guys were trying to be competitive. I don't think you guys wanted to have an issue with this person. For some of you, this person could have said something to you first. Like, they could have said something backwards, sideways, out of pocket, passive aggressive, something. Like, they could have said something to you or did something to you first. And it could have really, you could have been like, what the fuck what did the fuck they just say to me? Or what did they really just do that? Like, like, this person, I feel like, definitely could have started something with you first. And so maybe you felt like you had to distance yourself from this person because it gave you weird fucking vibes. It's like, whoa, if you're going to be passive aggressive like that, then I'm just going to be over here. And this person, oh, I'm hearing this. Okay, so if you guys did block this person, or if you put a distance up between you and this person, that's why they took it personal. I've been trying to figure that out this whole fucking reading, and it finally clicked. This is somebody, they don't want you to block them or to distance yourself because they wanted to keep passively aggressively doing something to you. And now they can't. They can't be passive aggressive to you anymore if you block this person or distance yourself. And now they're pissed off because they feel like they can't fight you, or start shit with you. So now they're gonna have to be arguing with a fucking wall or something. And they don't want to do that because they want to argue with you, or they want to be passive aggressive with you. It's weird. This person, I'm telling y'all, something's not right with this person's mind. This is a very, very, like, even if it's a man, like, this is a catty man or woman. Very competitive, very lack mindset, scarcity mindset. This is someone also that doesn't like people outshining them either. They don't, maybe they were worried you were going to outshine them in some type of way. Jesus. I'm sorry, Lilith. I have religious trauma too. I'm surprised I can even work with saints in the Bible and stuff, but I was working with Mary Magdalene since 2019, or was it 2018? It's 2019. And she's been helping me with my religious trauma. Mary Magdalene has over the years. And I think it's helped me a lot, honestly. Because I'm not as, I used to be like kind of resentful towards Christians. And I'm not like that anymore. And it's kind of nice because I feel like I'm just more at peace with the world, if that makes sense. And then it's allowed me to open myself up, and a lot of like saints started coming to me over the past like 2 years. So then I started working with a lot of different saints too. You blocked her and she got you fired, though. Are you serious? Oh my God. That's why it was... the only thing, that troll that... I wouldn't say it upset me, but it's like disheartening, I guess, when it's like some people just assume, like, if you're pagan or if you're into witchcraft and stuff, that you must hate Christians, right? Because that troll in the comment was like, they're burning down churches and shit. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. You can't group a bunch of people in the same fucking box. Okay? And I don't do that with Christians, and people shouldn't be doing that with pagans. Not everybody's the same person. And for me personally, I don't think any place of worship should be attacked. That's disgusting. Because it may not be your faith, but that's somebody else's faith. And it's very disrespectful. And I would never condone something like that ever. And I'm very respectful towards other religions, even if it's not my own. And so it's really disheartening that that's people's perspective. It's just so black and white for people. There's never a gray area. And it's like things in the world are too fucking complex for you to box in people like that. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm talking, I had a troll earlier that was saying that in the chat. He's been blocked, he or she, whoever it was, don't even matter. Their gender. Their gender is T for troll. I'm interested in this too. For me, the saints have been extremely healing, spiritually, mentally, physically. And now things are going to work differently for different people. Cause I work with all kinds of different energies. But to me, for me, because it's not going to be for every person, but the saints have been very healing. Um, I only work with certain particular saints though, but there are several different saints out there, so I only work with the ones that the energy approach me, because I don't like working with things unless something keeps showing up. Like if their presence, their energy just keeps showing up in my energy over and over, I can tell when something's trying to reach out. Um, and it was like 2024 and 2025, it was like I was working with more saints than I usually ever would, or have ever, actually. And then when I started doing that, I think people thought I had like turned Christian or something, because I didn't. Like I had people thinking like I had like I don't know if people thought I had changed my belief systems or thought I'd went somewhere. I don't know, but a lot of people don't realize too, like saints and angels are very common to work with folk magic, with folk practitioners. It's very common, and I don't think a lot of people realize that there's a lot of witches out there that actually have this like eccentric type of, I don't know how exactly you say it. I also took Dramamine before my live stream and it's hit me, so it's making me sleepy, so I apologize. So I can't like think 100% right now, but I already forgot what the hell I was talking about. I'm so sorry. I'm about to hit the bed. I'm about to go to bed. But yeah, a lot of there's a lot of people that practice witchcraft that have integrated saints and angels into their craft, and people have been doing that for a very, very, very long time, especially here in the South. It's very folk magic is very, very common in the South of United States, and it's been common for decades. Knocking. And Nicole, if you're still in the chat, I know you weren't talking about me. You're good. She says the Catholics practice witchcraft. They do. A lot of them do. Not all of them, but there's Christians and Catholics and even Jewish people that practice witchcraft. I know a lot of, not, I wouldn't say like a lot, but I know a few different spell workings that are very much based in like all three of those religions. Anne says, I just moved back to the South and I'm so happy to explore more into folk magic. Oh, welcome. Yeah, that Appalachian folk magic is interesting. We sometimes we call it granny magic. Some people will call it granny magic because a lot of people's like grandmothers and great grandmothers practice it here in the South. For me, a big thing that helps me too is Gregorian chants. I love Gregorian chants. They are so cleansing. They are so cleansing. I'll get a Gregorian chant loudly playing throughout my house as I clean my house, and it's just so spiritually cleansing. It really is. And it's beautiful to listen to. It's beautiful. The Gregorian chants are very beautiful to me. Exactly. I made a huge post about it. I think it was on my main channel, But it's like it's interesting, like they can speak for the Lord. They can get up, and say, "Well, Jesus told me this or God told me this. I'm speaking for the Lord. I'm a messenger for the Lord or a messenger for the angels." But if you say that you're a messenger for a different god or a different goddess or something different, then they're like, "No, you can't do that." And then they can have their rituals of drinking wine and eating crackers, but we can't have our own ritualistic things. It's very hypocritical. We're all the same wheels spinning in the same mud. Everything, all the religions, the spirituality, when you really start to break things down, we're all doing the same shit. We're just doing it differently, right? And no way is the right way and no way is the wrong way. The right way is is what you feel called to do, how you feel you should practice, how you feel like you should believe. That's what's going to be the right way because it's suited for you. But that doesn't mean it's suited for your neighbor or your friend or a family member. Like, it's something that needs to be very personal to you, not to everyone else. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in not just religion, but even spirituality, like here, even in the spirituality community, where they just want everyone to think like them. And it's not supposed to be that way. This is supposed to be a personal, individual thing for yourself. And no one should ever tell you how to practice, what to believe, anything. And it's so fun. I think it was the live stream on my other channel when I was doing the pick a card on my other channel. Someone came in and was like, people will come in all the time and be like, "Jesus loves you." And I'm like, "Thank you. Thank you. I know." I actually just got my first, well, actually it's not my first, it's my second. The first one I had bought, I don't have it or use it anymore, but I bought a crucifix the other, like, couple months ago. And of course I had to get like a gothic looking one because I I love gothic looking things. And so I got a crucifix and it's like this dark like gunmetal look to it, and it's got like these red ruby looking things and the cross. It's really beautiful, like in a gothic kind of way. And I felt called to it because a lot of times when I see crucifixes, it just doesn't, I just don't really feel connected to them. And I had finally found one that I felt connected to. So that was cool because I usually don't have one or use one. And I also don't really work. I tend to lean more working more with Mary Magdalene than I do Jesus. And then people find that problematic, that I'm more, I don't know why, but Mary Magdalene helped me release a lot of religious trauma, because I feel like I do believe Jesus was a real person, but I feel I'm more drawn to feminine energies. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm a polytheist, right? But I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I primarily work with goddesses instead of gods. There's a couple of gods I work with. I think there's only like 3. And like Hermes is the main one, and Thoth, sometimes Anubis. But I primarily work with feminine energies, and I don't really know why. Like, there's not like a reasoning to that. But so when it comes to religion, I feel more drawn to female saints. I feel more drawn to Mary Magdalene compared to like Jesus himself, right? But there's a reason for that, and that's a personal, individual reason for me personally. What? Yeah, wonderful world. You are right. There are a lot of them feel like it is their duty or responsibility to do that, but someone said tell a priest your dark secrets to blackmail you with. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of odd. I mean, I think there should be a person that people can confess to so that they can release things, but you know what's interesting too? Sorry, this is on topic but a little off topic, and I'm about to log off here. It's interesting you said that because it could be like that even in spirituality. If you guys are familiar with Marie Laveau, she was a very famous, voodoo lady in New Orleans. But they said a lot of her power came from her information of everyone in that town because Marie Laveau was also a hairdresser. And we all know hairdressers got the gossip on everybody. So not only was she, a skilled practitioner, but a lot of her power and authority came from the information she gained from being a hairdresser. Information can be just as powerful, and so it's interesting that you bring that up about Catholics and the priest and confessing to them, because there's kind of like people like that in all religions and all spirituality where you can go to someone and talk. um so yeah, a priest having a lot of information is very a powerful thing for them, that if they wanted to be on the dark side and use it against people, they definitely could. It's kind of like sorry, it made me think of Epstein, because I obviously, Epstein had a lot of power over people because he had information on people. And once you're in a position to just get information like that from people, it's like, are you going to use it for bad or are you going to use it for good? Yeah, that's Nicole, that's why it's really important to spend time, like for me as a polytheist, you definitely want to spend time with your deities, your altars that you make, because you're right, even if it's God or whoever, they want to spend time with you too, for sure. I can tell when I can literally feel, because a lot of times I can feel the energies of my deities, but if I start to neglect an altar or something, like I can energetically feel it, my neglection. And a big reason anytime I do neglect my own altar is because I was always doing on my other channel. I do a lot of work for other people. I've had so many customers and clients over the years, and sometimes I would get bad about neglecting myself, neglecting my health, neglecting my own spiritual work, neglecting my own healing, because I was constantly helping everyone else for years. And in 2025, I really had to learn how to sit down and shut the fuck up, not work as much, and really focus on myself, because I was neglecting myself and even my own relationship with spirits, because I was so focused on work and helping other people. So in 2025, I really scaled it back. I didn't work nearly as much as I normally would. Maybe also, if anyone's watching this on the playback, I think even this conversation is going to help some people that are watching this. It could bring in some confirmations for some people. Someone said they bullied me and showed their hand at the same time. Yeah. I didn't realize all of you guys played video games. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a video game nerd. And before I almost like started streaming on Twitch a few years ago, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to do tarot readings cuz I was always playing video games and I was always doing tarot cards. I've been around tarot cards since I was a kid. And so I wanted to stream something that I already did all the time anyways, and it was like a decision between like video game streaming and tarot streaming back in like 2018, and then I chose to do the tarot thing because I'm more passionate about it than I am gaming. But gaming is like a fun hobby of mine. I might have to start like a group or something to where all the subscribers that video game, like we could have like a Discord server or something. Cause y'all, I don't know about y'all, but when GTA 6 comes out, y'all may not see me for a minute. I don't know, cause I've been waiting on that game for years, and I'm really excited. Not only because it's going to be launched this year, but the fact that they're doing the entire map is going to be the map of Florida. And you guys know I love Florida. I love my state, Georgia. I love South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Like, those are my states, my favorite states. And the fact that GTA 6 is literally going to be the entire map of Florida, like, I'm so stoked for that. No, I did not hear that, and that is so sweet. Someone said, "Did you hear about the terminal ill patient who got to play early access?" Oh my God. That's great. I don't know how they would able to do that though. They're always saying there's so many like glitches and issues and shit they're redoing with it. That's weird. I don't even know how they would give them early release, but that's really cool that they were able to do that. Yeah, it's gonna be Florida. Are you in Florida too, Lilith? I know Oracle's in Florida. Are you in Florida too? I'm like a couple of hours by the border. So it don't really take me no time to get down there. I had to stop traveling as much cuz there's a lot going on in my life last year, but I'm usually always in Florida. You're in Jupiter? You got to be shitting me. Seriously, Lilith, I'm not even kidding you. If I were to screenshot my because I don't even know if you're going to believe me, but it's literally in my watch history. My next Florida trip, I was going to go to Jupiter. I'm not even kidding. Because you guys states parks are gorgeous. I didn't know Jupiter was so beautiful, and I'm a huge fan of like state parks, especially in Florida state parks, and I did not know how gorgeous Jupiter was. And that's actually the next time I had planned on going down there. Well, I wanted to go to Cocoa Beach to see the bioluminescent things when that's in season. But I was even wondering, I don't know if I don't know when, but this year, me and my husband were planning on going to Jupiter. Girl, so enjoy those state parks for me because those state parks are gorgeous. I'm gonna have to live vicariously through you or something if you make content. Because I want to go to, it's that main state park that everybody goes to. It almost looks like an island, even though it's not. Tampa. Is Tampa where Tampa's like where Busch Gardens is, isn't it? I don't know much about Tampa. I'm actually don't really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really fuck with the west coast of Florida. Well, except for the Panhandle. I love the Panhandle. I love the Gulf of Mexico. Um, that's usually if I'm on the west side of Florida, I'm usually in the Panhandle. Now, my husband's best friend, he lives right by St. Pete, so sometimes we'll be around St. Petersburg because his best friend lives there, but we haven't been on that area in a minute. I'm usually in the middle. We go to Orlando a lot, and then we usually go to like the East Coast of Florida. River Bend for kayaking. I don't know if I want to kayak in Florida, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I love alligators. Alligators are one of my spirit animals, but I don't really want to go kayak and run into a gator, to be honest. Y'all are a little bit too brave for me. But I do want to go to the Jupiter State Park where it kind of looks like an island. It looked really, really pretty. And then I want to check out Cocoa Beach for the bioluminescent season. But I think you got to go kayaking for that. If my Florida girls know anything about it, like let me know, because I feel like in order to see the bioluminescence during the season on Cocoa Beach, I think it happens through August through October, where the water like lights up. It almost looks like the movie Avatar, where the water's like neon blue. It's crazy looking. But I feel like all the videos I've seen were all kayak videos. And if that's the case, I may have to skip it because I don't know. The thought of kayaking in Florida waters at nighttime really freaked me out because y'all have real like too many sharks too. And I go down there to snorkel in the Panhandle a lot. And I was getting a little ballsy with it because I didn't realize how many hammerhead sharks come up to the coastline over there by Destin. And I'm just out there snorkeling my happy ass every other weekend. And I didn't know hammerheads eat stingrays. And I didn't know that. And there's a stingray that came up to us the last time we snorkeled, which they kind of freaked me out a little bit too. And I didn't know that the hammerheads would go up to the coastline where the people were to eat the stingrays. And now I'm a little hesitant to snorkel now, which sucks because that's one of my favorite hobbies. But I feel like the shark activity in Florida is a bit more than it used to be. I don't know if I'm imagining things or if I'm just now noticing something, but it seems like even in the Panhandle, it seems like there's way more sharks than it used to be years ago. I don't know. Girl, get on your boat, sis. It's all good. Oh, you're in South Carolina? That cemetery I posted a while back was actually, it's funny you mentioned that because for like the past week, I keep telling my husband, I'm like, I miss Charleston so bad. I went to Charleston for my first time last year for my birthday. That's when we found that cemetery. I don't remember the exact cemetery name, but it's a cemetery in Charleston, and when you go to Google and look through the cemeteries, look for the one that has the pyramid grave. The cemetery I was at has a very famous grave, and it's like a giant pyramid. So if you Google that or look for that photo, that's the cemetery I was at. I really want to go back there and have a picnic, which I know sounds weird, but it had like a ton of trails, and the bridge that cemetery is connected to was apparently they filmed The Notebook down there. I've only seen The Notebook once, so I don't know much about it, but that's one of the areas they actually filmed that movie at. But that was seriously the most gorgeous cemetery I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of cemeteries in my life because I just like to check them out. But I really want to go back there. I really want to go to Charleston again, and I would like to check out Jupiter, which is crazy because I didn't know my mod lived in Jupiter. Yeah, I feel like the East Coast, I'm not really worried about sharks too much on the east part of Florida. I feel like that was more of an issue in the panhandle, to be honest. Because anytime I'm on the East Coast, you don't really hear about that too much. Like they're out there on the East Coast of Florida, but it's not nearly as bad as the Gulf of Mexico part. Because we like to go snorkeling down at like Grayton State Park and like Destin and stuff like that. No, I did not see the news where a guy tried robbing a Wendy's with an alligator. That's crazy. That sounds like some Florida shit right there. I bet money that happened in Florida. Oh my God. I have seen the video where the guy has a emotional support alligator and it's the sweetest thing ever. Yeah, I know sharks don't want to eat people. Yeah. I've known that, but unfortunately, this is so fucked up. But it wasn't this year, it was last year. We had went down to Destin, one of the because we were going down there all the time to snorkel for a while. And that's when I thought I had skin cancer, and it freaked me out because it kind of would it made sense because I was in Florida all the time. And luckily I don't have that, but there's two girls that got their limbs bitten off by sharks an hour apart from each other down there. And it was because some motherfucker thought it was a great idea to pour a chum they poured a chum bucket. I guess there's a lot of people down there near Destin that's always trying to get like shark videos and shark content, and apparently some dumbass like put a fucking chum bucket kind of close to like where the people are, I guess to get content or maybe for fishing reasons. I don't know why the person did that, but there's a teenager out there that's missing a fucking leg and another woman missing something else because some idiot put a chum bucket out there. It's like I can't even trust the people in the area to have common sense. So but that's why a couple of girls got attacked last year. But even without that, there's so many stingrays in that area, and they're constantly chasing the stingrays all the way up to the coastline. I've seen so many videos of it. If you need restaurant recommendations, let a hoe know. I sure will. Cause anytime I go anywhere, I make sure I eat good wherever I go. You know, my Taurus ass is gonna eat. Um, what's your dream vacation? Where are you talking about? Where's your dream vacation at? Oh, I've heard of Rainbow River. I've heard of Devil's Den. Yeah, I can't. Even though I love springs, springs are so gorgeous to me. They're like the water is so clear, but I can't handle the temperature. We went to a couple of Florida springs, not that maybe last year or something, and it's too damn cold. It's like it stays like 70 degrees or something all the time. And in my head, 70 degrees doesn't sound that cold, but when you get in it, it's like taking an ice bath. Like, I'll put my feet in a spring, but I can't, or up to my knees, but I can't go any further. Like, it almost hurts. Like, it's so cold, it hurts. And I would imagine the Devil's Den is going to be even colder because it's like inside, up under like a cave. But I've seen videos of it. It's really fucking cool looking. I wish I could do that, but I don't think I can. I'm very, very sensitive to the cold. That's why I couldn't keep living in Chicago. And I came back home. One of the reasons why I came back home to Georgia is because I can't handle like winter and snow very well. So, but it's the same way with like the Florida Springs. They're way too cold for me, which sucks because they're so pretty. Yeah, it's just too cold. Cause I had wanted to. I think with Devil's Den, you have to like bring like scuba diving gear and stuff. Like I snorkel and I have my snorkeling gear, but like the scuba stuff is like a whole nother ball game. Um, I don't have any. I've never went scuba diving. I don't have scuba diving equipment. I'm not. I don't have. I think you have to get a license for that too. I don't know. Now, if you guys are ever in Georgia, highly recommend Savannah. If you guys like Charleston, because I know the other girls in South Carolina, if you like Charleston, you would love Savannah, Georgia. I think it's only like 2 hours south from Charleston. Savannah and Charleston are very, very similar. With like architecture and like the brick roads and everything and just being on the coast and all the history and everything. It's very, very similar as far as like the aesthetic. And Savannah is supposed to be like one of the most haunted cities in America. I don't remember why. Like I think the whole city of Savannah is like on top of a graves or something. I don't remember why, but they said Savannah's the most haunted place in America. I used to live there, but when I lived there, I never had paranormal activity, but I also wasn't really searching for any either because I was still in high school. So, um, but Savannah's really, really cool. But I used to go there constantly for years, and then I used to live there, so I don't really go there as much anymore. Your best friend lives in Georgia? Oh. Savannah's got some Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah is really nice. You'd probably like that one. Lots of good food, really good restaurants, pretty scenery, and it does kind of have a spooky vibe to it. I just think it's weird that they call it the most haunted city in America. I don't really know why they always dub it as that. And then I love St. Augustine. You would think St. Augustine would be one of the most haunted. Because I think St. Augustine is the oldest city in America. And I just love like the cobblestone roads and stuff like that. So like I'm such a sucker for like St. Augustine and Savannah and Charleston. Your best friend's in Valdosta? My aunt used to live there. I usually have to drive through Valdosta to get to Florida, depending on where I'm going in Florida. Oh, really? In my opinion, I feel like everywhere is haunted. I don't know. It's weird when they pinpoint stuff like that. Because if you think about it, like we don't know what's underneath us. There could be someone even buried anywhere. You never know. I mean, the whole planet is just a cemetery if you think about it. But I think things stay more haunted if something. I was talking about ghosts the other day. I can't remember if I think it was on this channel, and I was talking about how ghosts will be tethered to certain houses or certain locations, certain properties, certain lands. The ghost will stay tethered there if something like really bad happened to them. But sometimes they'll even stay tethered to a place if they loved it enough. Like if they just loved that house that much or loved that land that much or loved a person a lot, like sometimes they'll stay tethered to that spot either out of something bad happening or just how much they love something. It could really go either way. And I feel like most spirits I feel like move on, but there are some spirits that still linger and is tethered to certain places. Oh god. I've had more paranormal cuz I live up under Atlanta, and I live in a very historic city up under Atlanta, and I've had a lot of paranormal activity in the city I'm in compared to living in Savannah. I mean, but I had only lived there like a year, but even when I travel to places, nothing ever it's always like my home. All my paranormal experiences, majority of them have been in my hometown, which I live in a very historic town. Like even my house was the house I'm in now was built in I think like 1917, and then other houses around me were built in like the late 1800s, like Victorian era. We have a historic cemeteries here that are very famous where I live, and there's a lot of paranormal activity in my town. But I'm gonna hop off, guys. I need to go to bed. I got chatty with you guys on my other channel too, because I always get like this when I don't when I'm away for too long. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys since fucking Thanksgiving or something. I hope I didn't miss anybody's thing. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know which channel I'll be on, but just you guys make sure you're following my main channel as well. My other channel is Erin the Witch, and then there's this channel which is Erin's Tarot. Both channels are mine. I go back and forth, so I don't know. I don't have like a actual plan for tomorrow. I'm just kind of playing things by ear. So I'll see you guys either over here or on the other one. Yeah, Wonderful World is in a different country. Yeah, she's in a completely different country, if I remember correctly. Shani, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Shani, are you still in the chat? I don't usually ask people's questions, but I'm being generous right now. The reason why he's not talking to you is because he's really going through it. I don't know who you're dating, but this man is seriously going through it. Like, it's like too much going on in his life. Someone said make sure you stream GTA 6 if it comes out. I will. I'll probably just start a Discord server. If you guys end up on GTA 6 when it comes out, We could start like a Discord server or something and like get like a group on there and play together or something like that. But yeah, to the girl that asked me the question, I don't normally do personal questions on here, and I do normally charge for them, but something told me to answer your question about your person, and the reason why he's not talking to you is because he's going through a lot of shit, and he's got a lot on his shoulders. He's got a lot of stress. He's got a lot of things he needs to take care of. If that's not the case, then he's going through it mentally. This man is suffering mentally, or there's just a lot of shit going on in his life here. I don't even know if that girl's in the chat anymore. She may have left, and she wouldn't it be funny if the one time I damn did a free question for somebody and they already left? No, I'm not taking questions at all. I was literally about to I was about to X out of my live stream and something told me to be generous and answer that person's question. I've only ever done that like maybe 2 other times, and it has not been recent, but and I don't even think she's in here anymore. I just answered her question. I don't even think she's in here. If she did leave, your words right when I came in applied to my person. It was wild. Oh, shit. Maybe that's why my guides were telling me to do that, because maybe somebody else needed to hear that too. Because she was asking why was her person, like, not talking to her or something like that. Or why is her person afraid to talk to her? And something told me to pull it, and I did. And then I don't think she had already left. And then a new girl came in and was like, that's weird that you said that because it applied to my person. That's wild. There's always going to be a message for somebody. What's it saying is that wisdom is chasing her, but she was apparently faster. No, there she is. There she is. Yeah, she's still in here. You're welcome. I hope you have a good night. I hope things work out between you and your partner. He's just going through some shit right now. Maybe people need to take it easy on him or something, or give him some grace. Because sometimes when people have a lot on their plate, they're too tired and exhausted to explain things, or I don't know, not have the right words. I'm sorry, guys. This medicine I took is making me so sleepy. I feel like I suck right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.